under the bus by his colleagues, and even his daughter has come out and saying, hopefully,
well, if I'm one of the people that threw him under the bus, I'm very proud.
So Phillip Schofield, then, this TV show that he's going into has like ruffled a few feathers, made people talk a little bit about this bloke. He don't want to be on TV no more, apparently, other than this thing. Once he's done this thing, he's not going to do anything else. Right? This is what he's saying. Right? I've got a little article here to read. Then we're going to hear what Eamonn Holmes had to say about this article that The Guardian's written about Phillip. Right there. Phillip Schofield, utter betrayal made me never want to be a presenter again. In first TV appearance since leaving this morning, Schofield says he was chucked under a bus by colleagues. Let's read why he thinks that, because I've might have read this before. Right. Phillip Schofield says the utter betrayal by his television colleagues has made him never want to be a daytime presenter again as he returns to the small screen. The 62-year-old former This Morning presenter will be seen in Channel 5's Phillip Schofield, Castaway, in his first appearance on TV series since he left ITV in May 2023 after he admitted to an unwise but not illegal affair with a younger male colleague. Depends who you believe, right? Let's just put it that way, right? Depends who you believe. At the time that it was revealed not illegal, always not illegal, dunno, right? Depends who you listen to. When he resigned more than a year ago, he denied having been forced out of the daytime show and said he was so very, very sorry for lying to the channel, his colleagues and his wife and friends. However, on the fourth day on the small island of Nosy Ankara, are they taking the piss? You nosy bastards, we're going to go to Nosy Ankara off the coast of Madagascar. Schofield claims he was chucked under a bus and he could do that sort of thing to others, but he's not that sort of person. I ain't being funny. If I worked with a load of colleagues that had a bit of a shady skeletons in the closet and stuff, and I felt like they'd thrown me under the bus by making more of these allegations than there actually was. Right, let's say, yeah. I wouldn't hesitate in throwing them under the bus as well. I wouldn't hesitate in giving it back to them. He's just too much of a nice bloke, though, Phillip. This is what he's claiming. I'm too nice to be throwing anyone else. I'll just accept the bus, and I won't do it to them. Lots of people have said he's not a particularly nice bloke. Again, just hearsay, but it's a lot of people, right? They all claim he was a bit of a twat to work with. In the second episode, he says he had expected to die on live television at 93, but now does not think he wants to do it anymore because he has been hurt so badly by being a presenter. And some of the people on that sort of telly. So it sounds to me, I've not watched, I don't know if it's been on yet, this show about Phillip, a castaway, which ironically Tom Hanks. Let's just not say any more about that. Schofield says when he started at the BBC as a booking clerk, so he basically what this article's basically saying is on episodes of it, he's talked about himself, about this, poor me. It seems to be like he's just took the opportunity, just put me on an island, will pretend I'm doing something, but give me opportunity to tell my sob story to the camera so I can get a bit of sympathy. He was able to go to Television Centre where ITV's This Morning was later filmed and loved being there. He adds, when what happened to me, it screwed up what my favourite building in the world and pretty much blew away all those happy memories. And suddenly the place became hostile to me, and that was heartbreaking. Aww. And the people who did it to me, they know how important that building was to me. It's just some bricks, mate. Now, why don't you, if you're going to, if it's everyone else's fault, just throw them under the bus. You've all got all this dirt on them. Let's hear it. I'll be interested. I'll do another one with Phillip's allegations. They know that when you throw someone under a bus, you've got to have a really bloody good reason to do it. Brand ambition is not good enough. It's not good enough reason to throw someone under a bus. He loves that phrase, by the sounds of things, the bus throwing. He adds that people can be so fake with it. So fake with you when it's all going well, and suddenly utter betrayal. When the tidal wave washed through it and washed everybody away, the ones that are still standing, they're the ones that matter. And I thought, how many friends do I need? I don't need 200 fake friends. I've got, 10, 15 friends that I would die for. they would die for me. And they wouldn't, no, mate. That's all bollocks when people say that as well. He claims the relationship would not have mattered if he was not gay, and suggests an affair with a woman would have meant a pat on the back. On the contrary, when it came out that he'd been cheating on his wife, if it was with a woman, he'd have been literally like this fake as fuck TV presenter. He was cheating all along. He's not what he's portrayed to be. But because he was gay, the outcry was how brave of him to embrace his authentic self. Don't worry about the woman and the kid. Don't worry about the wife and kids. He's brave to have come out with this, right? I think another TV presenter or two might have done exactly the same thing. Difference is heterosexual. It's not an unusual thing in the gay world for there to be a difference in age groups. What is that statement? I don't think I should elaborate on it. On day 6, he climbs the island's mountain and reflects on life outside. Let me just climb this mountain and I'll look at the camera and reflect a bit more. A video is also shown from him before he took the challenge, in which he says, you've got to look elsewhere and you've got to see, where does that path go? Because I can't go down that one anymore. Because there's no opportunity. No one wants you on TV anymore, Philip. On reaching the summit, he cites the poem Welcome to Holland, in which someone going on holiday to Italy goes somewhere they do not expect, by Emily Pearl Kingsley, and his therapist sent it to him. Oh, God. While looking out at the view, Schofield said, Holland's a lovely place with lovely people, and it's not quite where you thought you were going to go, but it's rewarding and gives moments like this. ITV's been contacted for comment. Well, I've got a comment from them. Right here, the Holmes of Eamonn. Here he is. Let's hear what he has to say. Is that on the main screen there? Let's check it out.
Thrown under the bus by his colleagues, and even his daughter has come out and saying, hopefully,
well, if I'm one of the people that threw him under the bus, I'm very proud to have done it and protected children. People who are underage, and people seem to be forgetting this, and they're making it out to be one situation, one kiss, one relationship. Believe it if you want, fine.
Shocking not revelations. Eamonn Holmes there going in hard on Phillip. And, well, look, what do these people know that everyone else knows? He's certainly, obviously, Eamonn Holmes there thinks he knows something. And I wonder if Hugh Edwards ended up on a TV show on an island, he'd be getting any sympathy. Don't know, right? And he didn't actually, as far as we know, act upon his desires, did he, old Hugh? But I don't know what else to say about Philip, because there's only so much you're allowed to say these days. So I'll leave it with Eamonn there to make that assumption, and I won't make any assumptions whatsoever about Phillip Schofield. Other than the fact that he's got into this Castaway TV show and literally spent the entire time he was there whining and trying to be the victim in all of this. Two sides to every story, I guess. What do you think? Let me know. Please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And please follow, etc. And click that bell and all that good stuff. Cheers. Adios for now.